Okay, this is the recording for Kokoro TTS, and how I set it up in Open Web UI. So here you have Open Web UI. I can ask it a question, and I have SearXNG set up too. I'll probably do another video for that one. It works for the most part. I'm using GPT-OSS as my local LLM with Ollama. So I have the voice.
I'm not sure of the exact stories that ran today, but the top headlines for November.
So you can see I have it set up right here using the GPU version. And here's the settings, my Docker server, and then not needed, the voice, and then the TTS model. Anyways, so here's all the different voices. So first I'll just install it in a different Docker server that I have. So I have this right here. So Docker run. It's actually pretty simple because you don't have to have like storage or anything. It's all internal. So I'm just going to copy this. Here's what's running in here now. So I'm just going to paste this. It'll get the image and set it up, and it's going to be using the GPU. And getting Docker to use the GPU was not overly complicated, but there were some things I have to run. The Nvidia Toolkit is one of them, if you have Nvidia. Okay, so I paused it while it was finishing. It's like 3 gig when it gets all the voices. So now you can see it running. Right here. Created 15 seconds ago. So now I'm going to come back over here. So I used this port. So it's on the Mini X2. Oh, actually. So one thing I forgot to check out or look at. So I go over here. Here it is. Okay, so the API is available. It's not localhost for me because I'm not on that machine and I don't have Open Web UI connected to that machine, but I could still just put in the IP address and then the port for. This is the port to get into the TTS. Anyways, so for documentation, you just go to that port and docs. So that's what I did here. So I went to docs, and then you can see for V1 all the different things, debugging, and then the other thing is web. So if I go to same thing, here I can actually test voices. So Okay, so if I want to test, so search voices, it'll actually show you. So I have that one set up so I can go to any really. And actually it can combine 2 at a time, but I can generate speech.
Let's test some voices here. This is a good one.
So there's that one. I could pick this one.
Let's test some voices here. This is a good one.
And you can see it's very fast, and part of it is because it's running on the GPU, because I'm using the GPU version. I think, let's see, this one was $211. So let's see. So I have this. So this is kind of a funny thing I have, but so I can change the voice and generate
Let's
it.
test some voices here. This is a good one.
And so you can see that it used the GPU right there. And then the utilization. So I can do it again. Let's see.
Let's test some voices here. This is a good one.
So anyways, you could go through the different voices and find a voice you like. So once you find one, there's no drop down in here, so you would just put the voice that you find from here. Or I'm sorry, from here. So you see AF Heart, that's the one that I have currently. And then you just...
I'm not sure of the exact stories that
It
ran
works
today.
very
But
fast.
the top headlines for November 21, 2025 come.
And I think, and this one does like the dictate, but I'm using the mic, so I don't think that it would work out well. So that's pretty much that. I'll put what I use for my Docker run command in the notes. Thanks for watching.